young man wandered off one day, and his name was Archibald Pelton. He walked out west and he tried to stay, but it didn't work out that way. No, it didn't work out that way. He came from Northampton in the state of Massachusetts, found his way up to St. Louis, joined up with a party of trappers there, seeking riches and adventure beyond compare, seeking riches and adventure beyond compare. A jovial fellow with songs sung loud, he preached sermons to his party like it was his crowd. He was nicknamed the judge for these antics bold, but the stories of his hardships must soon be told. Yeah, the stories of his hardships must soon be told. Once while checking traps he encountered a bear. The beast glared at him with eyes quite rare. Pelton screamed and yelled in an unearthly way. He glared at the bear and the bear ran away. Yeah, he glared at the bear and the bear ran away. Winter came on and the storm set in, and the men found themselves getting dreadfully thin. Food was short and the stones were deep, and the Blackfoot Raiders kept them from their sleep. Yeah, the Blackfoot Raiders kept them from their sleep. Sometime in the spring Pelton lost his group, found a camp of Nez Perce on the Snake. Fur traders found him in a most peculiar state, and a new journey they would make. Now a new journey they would make. They followed in the path of Lewis and Clark, through the light and the snow and the rain and the dark, were the first white settlers to follow their way. That's a little bit of history that's forgotten today. Yeah, a little bit of history that's forgotten today. They brought him to Astoria, out to the new fort there. They called him a fool and a madman, as he greeted the flowers and spoke to the air. Yeah, he greeted the flowers and spoke to the air. Well, that idiot judge proved a hard worker in the gardens and the coal pits and the fish camp, but he'd still find his way out into the woods, and he'd walk till his feet were filled with cramps. He walked till his feet were filled with cramps. And one day in those coal pits he met death with his own axe. Some Tillamook villagers brought him down. 'Twas revenge for another settler's attacks. Yeah, the judge paid the price for another's attack. And then there was a trial. 2 men paid the price at hand, shot dead on the grounds out in front of the fort. 'Twas the first murder trial in the Oregon land. Yeah, the first